And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So we are not on Ascension, the actual Twitch channel I want to be on today, as we don't have the Twitch stuff set up for that yet. But we'll be on Mines for now. Basically, it's just gonna be the same thing as we'll have as we had in MILR6, but we're gonna be taking it to Ascension, but 10 times better here with new overlays and new ways to cast. With every single cast now going to be in a duo. So that makes it 10 times better for each of you guys here. We're waiting for teams to get in lobbies, but while we wait for that, the map today will be Clubhouse. Team Sin, we've seen him before. I think it's a different Sin as the Sin we've seen before back in MIL. It's now called Vendetta Esports, as there's a name change there. And then BGS Bravo, another team I've heard of before. It's a lot different. You know, these teams are two different play styles. We're going to see how well it comes out today on Clubhouse, as there will be defense starting here first from Team Sin, and then the attack here from Bravo. But to head to where I want to head today, let's head to our pre-interview here with Escargo. What's happening, man? How's everything going?
Going well. I have seen both of these teams play. Admittedly, I've not seen either of them play each other, but this should be an interesting matchup. From what I've heard from the coach of Team Sin, they actually got that name from the former owner of the original Team Sin, who's now simply the owner of Vendetta. Actually exchanged that in a server a few days ago, presume. Not very long ago, because they used to be, I believe, a member of a different organization. They've undergone quite a bit of changes over the past few weeks, past few months, I would say. I actually used to coach, used to be Reflex Gaming, then they became a part of the Tyranny organization, I believe. They are under the alias of Team Sin, so I know how they play. They are a very organized team. All of them should be relatively high ranks. That's what I saw from them when I used to actually coach them. Very coordinated. They know what they're doing. So they're going to be a threat to BGS. Speaking of which, BGS, last time I saw them, they were getting the ever-loving stuffing, if you wanted to use that word, beat out of them by an arson team. Beat out of them by an arson team in a league match, I believe it was for Unknown. Actually managed to go 7-1, I believe. That was the end of the match. But they ended up the Arson military team. That was the team they were facing. Started just joking on playing sort of operators such as Fame and Fuse on attack, and still managed to win. So they might have gone an overhaul, or might have done sort of overhaul between the last time that I saw them and now. But they I would say that they are not as high of a caliber, potentially, as Team Sin. However, I'm excited to see if they can prove me wrong here. This is going to be an interesting matchup for sure.
It will be an interesting match, as we do have teams in the lobby ready to go. We'll hit you guys with a quick little 30-second break, as we will get teams ready to set up to get going. Other than that, me and Cubes, Escargo, see you guys about 30 seconds. Vespa's gonna go for the plant here, not thinking she knows that the plant is going down. Brayden here going to just hold the angles and hold the cross. He's gonna go around. It's going to be gonna see the what? Gonna get the kill instead onto the butt. Butt gonna potato, and now it's in a 1v1. Now it's gonna hold the angle. It's gonna be the GA or you're gonna miss. And now Amaru here, just playing for time here. As Roy's gonna just keep trying to push him, but does have a sliver of health left. Going for the wide swing, gonna get the kill. And there it is. I'm missing it. Oh, but she's going to take out Ferralis. And it's going to take out the bandit. No way. Guys are gonna be down, so the enemy dart gonna get a kill onto Wardy just like that. And now Jaeger here gonna hold this test as of you is already in. Gonna see a wild mirror. Gonna get the kill. Oh, gonna get killed. So now everyone is dead here as they are just pushing on in. As going to hold on R2 is Yui and going to get the kill on the best of. So that is a flawless round. Right now, you're going to be stuck as Little Juro and Lawyer are going to take the top floor, but Brayden going to get a nice little shot there with the visual onto Pharrell's, or not the visual, actually going to be, oh, what a saucy C4 there from the Warden, I meant to say, getting that kill with entry 11, now getting another one, but going to get killed there by Yui, and yeah, 3-3, and now Best are going to kill onto Roy, now leaving us in a 1v1. You're going to go for the plant. Besta here trying to find out where this person is, as Yui is going to go for the plant. And there is Yui. Here, going to go for the shots. You can. And welcome back with bed, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back here. You guys are saying there's static, and I've been having that issue for some reason. I don't know why I've been having so much static lately on my streams. Yeah, I don't know why I have so much static in my streams. I cannot tell you guys why. It could be my overlays. I don't know what it is, my overlays or my setup, as I have it all plugged in, good to go. It could be something to do with my microphone. I don't know why my microphone is all messed up. I'll try replugging it in and stuff like that. Trying to make sure it works out for you guys, because I don't want you guys to be having ear troubles here as I'm waiting for it to hopefully fix itself. I mean, I don't know what the problem is with it. It's been doing it for quite a bit, so give me 1 second. There we go. So mic's back plugged in. Hopefully the static has been reduced. Hopefully. But as we're waiting, Escargo, are you good to go, sir?
It said cannot join share play.
That's not good. Is your internet low? I'm guessing.
I think so. I'm gonna try and up it a tad.
Okay.
Let's see.
Casting for you guys for now. Also, they're going to be going...
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Not going to be on the same side. They are going to go up top instead. Going to go to this Mastering Gym site. I mean, this is, you know, a weird site to go. I wouldn't say it's the strongest site to play. Maybe it's a throw-off site here for, you know, for Sin onto BGS. They're probably not expecting not to do this right. So, throwing them off instead of going, you know, CCTV cash or going down below, they're going to switch it up and go to Master Gym. As they're not going to do the Mira strat here that most teams do run. Going to probably just ban the trick off the wall with the castle.
10 seconds left.
As well, and we'll also make the traditional feet holes that everyone likes to do here.
5 seconds to insertion.
To see if someone will plant default.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Here. And the CCTV cash. Again, this Echo is probably going to be a vital, you know, play here, as he's just gonna just, I mean, the Echo drone, that big nerf to him, as now the Echo drones can be seen, is just, it's just not good. I mean, They didn't need to do it. I think Echo was fine how it was with the lights, but now making it where he doesn't go invisible, now that's just a whole different thing. Now go up to TSM here. He's going to try to get to this construction doorway as Fate's going to go for the wide swing. Kill. No, there will be R onto Golf. Gonna take him out, and then there goes his heart. The soft breach as a heart breacher. Mav is down below. He might have fell off the roof. Oopsie daisy. Now he is down. They're kind of in a 3v5 as Trooper's gonna get the rev. And I think they're probably gonna have to switch up their attack here as they can't get main wall without the Mav. He is in here.
A bomb has been located.
Logic gonna go for a pre-fire, but not gonna win that gunfight. Going to lose it to the Echo, and now Echo has one for his own. Josie here trying to tell his team, hey, I gotta get in here, but not much they can do as the rest of the team is on the back side. As they're trying to hold sight, will be Sin. But Tripper here gonna go into Logic now. Gonna swing it. The Echo is playing well there on that bomb chassis. But also a Castle there on his side as well. As Castle gonna go to Logic, and Castle gonna do a couple of damage there, but Trippy is lit, and both are now below 25. Nitro gonna miss there from below. Or sorry, not below, probably from above there. I don't know how that's going through. What's the nade gonna get? Joyce are gonna go for the wall. They're gonna go for the trick. They're gonna be the wrong side, I think. And there's gonna be another kill there from the Echo. They're going for the trick, and now to go down, there's a bandit, but there's an angle being held there on that stairway. Now leaving him in a 3v2. And now it's just a waiting game as there's only a minute and 4 left. You have a 75 HP Thermite and a below 25 Mav. It's kind of looking out of sight. I mean, I think what messed up this attack here was those couple picks. I mean, those early picks getting a 5v3, losing, you know, your Zofia, especially off that window, was pretty not good there by that Jaeger. And also the IQ getting picked off on that wide swing with Echo. The Echo's been playing this bomb chassis really well this entire game. Or sorry, this entire round. If so, I could say.
Attackers have recovered their
He's
defuse.
gonna get taken off by that Thermite. So Thermite now has control of Logi. Thermite might try to get a swing in here as you're gonna hear one rotating from the back side. That's gonna be get wrecked here trying to do some work.
Bomb located by attackers.
We'll get a pixel, but they only have
15
15 seconds
seconds
left. Have to go for a plant. Gonna go on in. It's a Thermite. Gonna
10
go for the
seconds to
kill.
go.
He's getting held. Maverick not gonna hold it. Gonna go let Couch. Couch gonna get killed, but gonna get the quad, but refragged out. 5-star, and there it is. Round 1 there. Going to hell in the hands of Team Sin. It could be, the static could be my controller, I would say. I have no clue. It just literally like comes and goes. So I'm gonna try to like not touch my controller and hopefully the static goes away. Hopefully I'm not, you know, making too much static noise, if anything. And then where are they going to be going here? Let's see where they're headed.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being
So they're going to
defused by
head
attackers.
down below. I think 1. I also got down to probably the strongest site move for them, other next to, I would say the top tier site here would probably be CCTV Cache, but the way people have been playing it makes downstairs a little more viable. But remember, the Habana, with the new buff, she can now go from 6 to 4 into 2. And a nice little thing my friend showed me, you can basically make a Thermite using 6 pellets going 2x2x2. The hard thing is if you get it right or if you get it wrong, because you could waste more less than you think you would. But you save some of those hatches now that they are 4 instead of 6. And I think it changed the game now. Especially for Ivana, they want her to reliable play. But they're not bringing her, so what's what they're going to do? They might try to Maverick trick the hatches.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Leave them open for Sin. So I think what they're going to try to do is try to bait the hatches. What they might do, make, you know, utility be wasted. I mean, a utility waste strat might be the way. The Avenger here is going to just play his life here. His Gil's just playing up top, but there's going to be a wild IQ coming for that kill as well. And while we know those two are there, let's head to see if there's any pressure in here. There will be none. I know the gunfire coming from that side, but Gil is here holding that pixel A little high, I think, on his aim because IQ will be crouch. As she will, she will stand up. Gil's gonna look the other way. And just gonna get off the pixel. What the wrong way? And IQ gets the frag. That right there is Siege timing in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen. You'll love to see it. It happens quite a bit, and it's never fun.
Bomb located by
IQ gonna go for a swing there. Might even get the kill, but actually she can be lit more on that hatch than that mute will. Trying to just hold it down as much as you can above. I think this might be the SSG mute Mozzie type of hold. As Keys are gonna get a kill, or Kev's gonna get a kill on the Kaj. I'll even back to 4v4, but there's gonna be damage being done at Sophia now. But they are trying to get into blue, training that Arsenal side, and the Thermite here is just chilling above. Hatches are free, gonna be shot there from that Mozzie. Mozzie's not gonna do any work, but they are wasting a lot of time. I mean, that waste of time is rough. As you know, all the hatches are soft. They just had to try to get pressure. The bad thing about if you flush in, get pressure, get kills, they can drop on you, and then now you're dead. You're just trapped inside of it. So you don't want to flush yourself in, because right then you just get flushed out. So we'll try to crawl into the tunnel, but we'll get killed. Now we get back to a 3v3 with a nice little pixel here from Fate. As he is below 25. Coming to Zofia. Another pick on the go away. No calls going out. What is happening, ladies and gentlemen? As now they're in a 3v2. Will another one peak? Will another be bold enough to? Probably not. Maybe so. Actually, just gonna miss, but gonna swing. Kev's gonna get the kill, and there is Fate as well. And now it is 2-0 in favor of Team Sin. I will say, what were the calls on that? I mean, there had to be a call of how that first player died coming into that that Arsenal door from blue, and you know they lost 2 guys to that. I mean, you lose one, I understand, but you gotta get pressure on that backside and try to get into something else. I mean, they didn't even try to get into church. I mean, they tried to get into church and didn't even attempt. It felt like they were just sitting on the backside, you know, improvising as they didn't clear the roamers up top. Which with that hold, you can't just flush sites. So you got to do either clear them out, or you know try to get control of a site where they can't drop on you. Because with that strat, basically they can drop into Moto, get into church, and they have control.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by
I don't know if that wall was forced into church, but they could have gotten some angle into that and held those drops and gotten Arsenal. Basically just waited for them to come and flush the site, but they couldn't get in as
attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
But the calls went out. They could have had a lot better attack on that. They could have had control of that, but no one decided to do so. Instead of getting that control, they're now down 2-0. But they will be going to CCTV Cash, which is probably a new site for some, but this is probably the most played site in comp. I also want to see what the shots will be here on this map today by these two teams, because with the new meta's going on, the Jaeger, now these ADSs don't just last 3, they have that 10-second cooldown, which make it a lot harder for people to play that. You can't really play those 90 Raptors now with Lamar. Lamar doesn't have a shield either, so that could bring a lot viable play as he was put back in the list as well. So that's going to go out and going to be killed already is joystick. I think he died by a C4 right off the bat.
Repulsion device planted.
So the calls will go out. Little Mai is there on that 90. He's going to be trying to take out the shield. Little Mai going to get that first one. Not going to bait it. And now it's just a waiting game of who will get next. As either who get that, they already be able to get the wall, I believe so. They do have a... Oh, they don't have a... They're going to come out. Actually, going to miss. Not going to kill. But there is going to be down below. Will be the Nomad getting shot there. Who killed them? Will be the Jaeger. So Jaeger is trying to just bait it out, though. As TSM, it's going to get one kill. Zarn going to bait out the kill. Going to get one more added to the list. And now the Ash here trying to get that refrag. But instead is going to just try to play for the kills as it's now 5v2. 1 heartbeat left and Walt's gonna open. What's gonna come out from the Wamai gonna
Defender has been discovered.
Golf TSM in the grave, and now let's not least get wrecked.
Attackers will recover the bomb diffuser.
Could the Mav? Let's see what he'll do. As just an amazing player coming out from Fate. As we'll see the Jaeger. There's gonna be a white swing there coming out from the Vigil. Vigil gonna potato, but it doesn't matter. He needs less potatoes than the Mav and will win that gunfight. So 3-0. Gas on the pedal here, not being afraid. Come out come out right now for Team Sin. For Team Sin, they gotta just keep doing what they're doing, playing really well. And then for, you know, BGS, they just gotta pick it up here. They gotta play more as a team. They're not playing fundamentally sound. They're just playing to themselves and not playing to a team. What's up, Escaru?
Should we try the share play again? I've hooked up, or I've made sure that my PS4 is hooked up to a LAN.
Gotcha.
Let's give it at least one more shot.
So they went on the site, so they're gonna make their full rotation. Gonna go back
Defenders,
upstairs. I'm
protect your
pretty
bombs
sure
from being
back
defused by
to
attackers.
gym and bed. So Scargo, you are back. I mean, you got anything to say about this 3-0? I mean, you haven't really seen the game here. I mean, it's kind of been just a, you know, outgunning fest here from Fate. He's getting all the kills, and just a rough play, I would say, on the soft reach and the kind of supports here for BGS.
Well, share play is not working. However, I've heard some of the audio, I'd say, of this game so far, at least from you. So I would say, to give you the simplest version of it, not surprised. Fate, I'm checking the roster right now, but the last time that I heard of Fate, he was playing Flex. It's surprising to see him doing that strongly for his team. Yup, he is playing Flex. He should be playing Flex this game, so he is a very strong key part of the well-oiled machine, I would say, of Team Sin, of that roster. So I am surprised, but also not surprised to see how this game is going and how well Fate is doing.
I mean,
and I cannot wait.
Loading new
What were we gonna say? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Team Sin, I mean, they look really fundamentally sound, these strats. They have practiced the strats, while Bravo looks like they do not practice these attacks very much. I mean, these attacks are very, just not thorough. I mean, they're rough, to say the least.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I've learned about Team Sin is that they thrive, especially off of coordination, and even without like tons of strats, they have, I believe, I'm checking the roster once again just to make sure they have Kev there as their IGL on entry frag, so he's really helping to give their team direction, to give them that sort of idea of what to do and how to do it successfully. However, the last time that I saw BGS playing, as I mentioned earlier on, against our military, one of the things that I noticed is that they're stronger, actually, I believe, on attack than defense. They had a really, really poor defensive half. They let one of the guys on Arson drop 10 kills within 3 rounds. So if they're not coordinated on attack, I am fearful, to say the least, of what they're going to look like on defense. And SharePlay failed again, so I'm going to try and access it through Twitch, which means I will be on a delay.
Sorry, 3-minute delay. So basically, if you guys don't know, we run delays here, so no one can stream tonight. It is a 3-minute delay, 180 seconds, and for sometimes what you guys comment, you guys are basically commenting 3 minutes behind. So if you guys hear something, it probably might be done by the time you guys get back to it. I will have to pay attention to the comments. So if you guys are like, hey, sounds bugging, hey, this is bugging, I have to check it later and see what's up with it, to see if it fixes, because you know it may just be a little bit of an audio thing for a couple seconds. It goes away. I try to do something, and it comes right back. So, but other than that, they're gonna take another round on defense. So 4-0, and I mean, as you guys heard Escargo say, I mean, BGS here is not a a fully fundamental team down packed with their strats and their attacks, and they have been known for that. While Team Sin is kind of been there, done that with the strats, and are a team-based team, not a one-by-one frag team, as you could say. But speaking of frags, Fate here with 6, but Kev is here gonna pick up, I believe, 2 more frags, as he did have maybe 4 going into that last round. They're gonna go
another thing that
back to Church Arsenal though, as they will have the Buck now instead to help somewhat with the soft reaching. But go ahead, Escargo.
Now, another thing that
Defenders,
likely is
protect your
contributing
bombs
here
from being
to
defused by
Team Sin's
attackers.
success is that all of them know how to play their roles. All of them have, or at least some of them have been through those role changes. I know that some of them have switched here from frag to potentially support or flex to support, or vice versa, potentially. I know that members of Team Sin have done that before. I don't remember exactly who, since that was quite a bit ago. But I know that they're well versed. They know how to do their role, they know how to do other roles, they know what to expect from each other, since they have that chemistry since they've been playing together for so long. And these guys on Team
10
Sin
seconds
are
left
jacks
before
of all
insertion.
trades. So that is likely a big part of why they are so coordinated, why they are so dominant here against BGS.
Well, speaking of jacks
Attackers'
of all
objective is
trades,
to
they are
locate a
going to switch
bomb
up
and
their
defuse it.
strat downstairs, as I know there's so many strats you can run downstairs. Instead of running that SSG Mazi this time, they're going to reinforce the hatches, force them to go get them, and now it's going to just waste more time, because what they saw before is a lot different than what you see now. They're like, oh, the hatches are soft. This time, not the case. So it's going to be a whole different attack, and I expect them to take this round once again, as, you know, it's a different defense. I mean, if you just change your defense once in a game, it just forces you to do something else, and you're not ready for it. And I think that's what Sin is trying
Attackers have located a
to
bomb.
key off of.
I would agree with that. I don't think that BGS will be prepared for that switch up, for that sort of bait and switch, for the unpredictability that will come with this upcoming round. I am trying to access the stream as we speak. It is game troubling still.
Why is troubles? Kev's are going to kill onto the Ash. Is the Jaeger's Kev's going to take out the Ash, and he's just patting more stats as he could. He's going to be controlled, trying to come here for the matter, but he's going to be shot from down the stairs, laying down his Fate. Fate trying to do work as Fate going to play the KD, as he's playing a really good game there as well with Kev's. Going to go back down. He does still have to run up top. He's going to be good trying to do work there on that backside, as Kev's is the only one up top with Get Wrecked, and also the Buck. Here, Buck could drop down, but that backside into blue, but instead he's trying to play his life. But they're not drilling very well, knowing that they do have control of what they need to, but they don't have that Moto hatch. Trying to go for Moto, and Kevs will take control of it. As they're gonna now get this hatch into Moto, as Zar not gonna get another kill. Went from a good old, you know, 4-4 to now 5-5, so one each. So it's gonna be a 5v3 though, as Get Ready to go down. As Go's getting shot from that thermite, which I believe might be in blue. No, he's actually gonna be on Moto hatch. Buckton gonna flash himself and Get Ready to go for the swing. There's gonna be Legion waiting for him. What a nice little pixel, and Legion will instead just out frag him there with the better gun skill. Now leaving with WSM gonna go in finally, but there's gonna be the Jaeger I was talking about. Kev's now with a double. Can he get a third here, taking out Joel's, as Joel's gonna get one. Probably won't get there in time for the flank. Joel's gonna go for the swing, just gonna miss. We're gonna go up, but Kev's, like I said, gonna get the third there from Moto hatch. So 5-0, looking almost like a clean sweep on the round, maybe even on the game. I mean, it's rough. It's looking rough here for BGS. I mean, I expected an hour game, and this game may be done in about 20 minutes. I mean, geez.
Okay. I have actually gotten access to the stream on my PS4, so I have access to it. It's a bit laggy, but at least now I can see it.
Well, at least you can give me some
just looking at the
info on what's happening. So
yeah, I'm just seeing the fragments of this fifth round here. The final 10 seconds. Obviously, it's buffering quite a bit, but jeez. Or no, that's the final 10 seconds of the breath phase. What am I on about? Sorry, folks. So yeah, you are right. There is a 3-minute delay. I'm just going to be sort of watching from the back. It's very interesting to see how dominant this has been for actually Team Sin. I know that it was. If you wanted to ask for my predictions, I would definitely have said that Team Sin was going to win this. I was not expecting it to be as dominant as this, as dominant as potentially an Arson team versus this BGS roster, which I do not know what would occur if Team Sin was to face off against an Arson roster, but from the last time I've seen them, I would consider them potentially a bit less skilled, at least in terms of how they play the game and gun skill, than Arson. However, I could be wrong on that. I have not seen that before. That would definitely be a very interesting matchup to see.
I mean, remember, this is a different Team Sin roster than the one that was before the name change, as there will be a TK on the Cavs, as they are going to just fix that KD there, as they are pretty mad about that, as Cavs here taking all the kills, going 9-2. I mean, if you think about it, I mean, Sin here is not playing an amazing game. I think they're just better than their opponents right now. I mean, it's basically just, it's rough for, for BGS, as, I mean, they probably didn't expect this today on Clubhouse. I mean, they probably were prepared for Clubhouse, but I think today Team Sin might be the better team on this map. Get Team Sin on a different map, different day, there might be a little closer match, but here I think it's sort of wrapped up, but they will be able to get wall a lot more effectively here. And now the Thermite will get control of CC, and now they're just playing until the time. As Fate's going to get a swing, what a pre-fired kill there by Fate onto Joel's, and now who will get the next pick? As Fate, I think, going to clip that kill because he knows that was an amazing kill. But Get Wrecked going to get a nice little frag kill. I think it's the Mav. And now they're going to wait for the Mav to try to swing in here. But he's going to try to get that, my off. But there will be another guy on his red stairway. LTSM going to go on the backside with Ash and Joystick. So 3 on the backside going construction and the 1 on the wall. But LTSM going to make that difference. Going to try to get that Wamai out there. Going to keep him pinched there in rafters. And now it's just awaiting him. Who's going to get the next pick? As Tyler going to get a kill on the Joystick now, leaving him in a nice little 3v3. And they will get a drop there and get a rotate, as they will try to get control here. And they do have control, technically, of CCTV. But they're going to get a rotate back up. As GoFTSM is waiting for that rotate. And now going to come in is the... Oh, TSM going to get a kill on the Tyler. And Mav going to come on in. And now they do have a plant. But there's still that guy on the rafters. Going to try to go for a swing. But Fate going to get another kill. Now Zark back on site. Now they do have Diffuser now. And now it is a 2v2 with Diffuser. And I mean, this is looking kind of wrapped up. As Fate going to get a triple now. Can you finish it off? Get a quad and pat more stats. As there's going to be in CCTV cash. I can hit the shots. Pre-fires come out from the Zoth. And now... who get it? That's going down the stairs. This is Zoe. I know that Zarnock is there, no longer on red, as that was a previous call, I'm guessing. And now, can GoFTSM out-frag him here, as he has about 50 HP or so. He's going to go for the swing. Going to be the Y, but one my, as he's crouched, going to get the quad now. So what a round there by Fate. I mean, it's been all game for him, and there's another one.
And what is the score?
Score is now 6-0. That was a clean sweep there for
Perfect half for Team Sin. I'd like to comment on some of your earlier commentary made in that past round. First of all, I've just checked. That's actually the same roster as when they were originally. It seems to have just switched accounts, changed some names, but same original 5. So no real changes in chemistry. They've really learned how to mesh well together. I remember they had brought in a different player to replace Tyler because he had gone on leave for about a week and a half. When Tyler returned, they preferred that Tyler went back on starter because they had so much chemistry with him. And then the other thing you mentioned is that BGS is making a lot of mistakes here. And that's what I noticed when I cast for them. I believe I had casted or at least played in this very messy scrim with BGS involved in it. And at the end of it, it was messy to say the least. What I'd realized is that both teams had made mistakes, but the problem was that BGS was losing because they would make more mistakes, and they would make worse mistakes, which is why they are in a position that they are in right now, 0-6. They are at the bottom of a pit right now. They need to win 6 rounds consecutively if they even want to stand a chance here, if they even want to have the opportunity to go to overtime. From there, they need to win 2 more rounds if they want to win this. This is looking very difficult, to say the least, for BGS.
Yeah, as for BGS, if we look at our halftime scoreboard here, I mean, Fate, Kevs, Zam. I mean, Zam playing amazing roam there with Kevs and Fate. I mean, they're just playing really well. I mean, that's just the downside of BGS. They're just, if you look at the scoreboard, you got 0-6, 1-6, 2-6, 2-6. I know it's not all about frags, gentlemen, but frags sometimes matter, especially when it's a 6-0 swing, basically. A clean sweep on one side. So, I mean, for BGS, they just got to play better. I mean, I think they have to dial in their attacks here. I think there's gonna be another pick onto the IQ, but K gonna miss as he's gonna get freaked out on that backside, and now they're gonna get the roamer off of blue. But I mean that you got a drone. I mean they didn't drone that. I mean you would think you would drone that, but they didn't, and they almost got the IQ killed. One of their most useful players right now. As there's going to be a shot there from Golf. Going to get one on the Kevs. Going to get shot from his left. We'll go for the wide swing. We'll see the wild Nomad, but Nomad will get the kill as well. So they're going to be trading themselves off now. And now that's what you like to see here from BGS, the trades. I mean, before it's been 5v3s, 5v2s, 5v1s, but now it's a 4-4. They're getting the trades that they need to. That's going to be Fate here. Going to go for a swing in there. But there will be another person waiting for him as Fate's going to get the kill onto Joystick now. And now, they do have control of that bar hatch. Could get into Moto there. But he's going to get shot from down below. And will retreat down, I believe, is the Maz or the Valk. I mean, Get Wrecked here is going to hold Church. As he does have that. And they are going to finally get that that kitchen meat hatch, as I'm say. And now droning will be the Ash. As waiting for is Joel's. Gonna come up slowly as the Ash. Ash gonna go on a Pixel, but they're both holding it as KJ is gonna get killed by R4C. Love the rate of fire on that. And now they have a 4v2 now as Get Wrecked here. He's gonna just do his job and do his pings. He's gonna throw a frag, and now that's it for the Maestro. So now Trippy here is gonna try to hold down Church on his own. And there's not much they can do now but just to play the frags. Because there's a minute left, a lot of time, and they do have a 2-man advantage.
Bomb located by attackers.
I believe they do have control of that Arsenal hatch. Could go for the drop and probably could get control of it as they are going to try now to get the Moto hatch. As Trippy does not hear the audio. Look up. Oh, he does. He does. He does hear that now. Trippy here is going to try to play his life, but Fate here going to go for a swing as he's going to go for a swing as well as Trippy. Trippy going to do damage on that as one's going to go on Zarnik. Zarnik going to get the Maestro out of here. The Valk trying to do work, but the Nomad going to get the kill. And there it is. 7-0. In favor of Team Sin.
And my stream is still on 6-0. Excellent.
So there's your map 1 in the BO1 basically. So your finals going on will be CG versus Team Sin. I think we kind of all expected it coming into this tourney basically for Ascension Gaming. I mean, we kind of expected, a CG United versus Team Sin. So if you want to recap on that game, I mean, what a day there by Team Sin fraggers. I mean, they were not afraid to go in on them. I mean, they were literally just aim, point, shoot, and putting them in the grave. So what would you like to say, Escargo? Anything you want to update on? I mean, how that went? I mean,
obviously I didn't have had some connectivity issues this evening that I was unable to fix, so I was sadly unable to do any sort of live commentary instead of doing sort of analysis, a form of color commentary if you wanted to use that terminology. But it's going to be an interesting final. I think this is going to be a very close final matchup between United and Team Sin. Both of them very capable teams, very highly skilled teams, especially considering that it's a Caliber team, known as a sort of premier organization here. So it will definitely be a good battle. And in regards to this former match, the match that just finished up here, I am not surprised with the outcome at all. I definitely thought that Team Sin was going to win. I just was not sure how dominantly. But it was a very good day for the members of Team Sin. Everybody on point, everybody in the zone. I had some problems potentially on the playing field, if you wanted to use that term, and off the field for BGS. So that might have factored in, that might not have. I don't know if that occurred, but you just have to keep that in mind. This was a very good day for Team Sin and a bad day for BGS. Just too many mistakes made and a lot of skill being shown by Gills, by Kevs, and the rest of their roster.
yeah, and that was pretty, lights out game as they did take a 7-0. So, I mean, from BGS, what they can take from this, I mean, is you just got to think, you know, okay, this is how we lost. Let's downpack our attack. Let's downpack our defense. Let's just get something going. Because, I mean, there was definitely some highlights they could take back from that, as there was some good things, but most of it was bad. And for Team Sin, I mean, that's basically, I would say, just a team morale boost type of game. I mean, there's not much you can say about that. But coming up at 9 p.m. EST, 6 p.m. Pacific basically. It will be on our Ascension Gaming Twitch, hopefully, as I will go get that figured out real quick, as we do have 45 minutes before the BO3 coming up. So, thank you guys for joining us here. We will get the audio fixed, get everything working in about 45 minutes on the Ascension Gaming League account. I will be back here again. Hopefully my audio is fixed. We don't have the buzzing sounds and everything like that. And we'll have everything looking back where it should be. So, thank you guys for joining us. I was your caster Cubes with your analysis here, Escargo. We'll see you guys in about 45 minutes.